Hi everyone and welcome back to the wonderful world of Valheim. Today we are going to have a look at all the new building pieces and furnishings that came out with the PTR launch on Monday. I am very excited about this, and as you can see I've already set up so we can have a look, and we're going to start with the building pieces, and these are the new wood walls. They look incredible. So this is the normal 2x2 wall. The front has a cross in black and the back side is plain. We're going on to the 1x2, which has kind of like a arrow shape on the front and nothing on the back. And then of course we're moving on to the 1x1 wall, which has a stripe on the front and nothing on the back. I mean, already this is fantastic. And then we have these little corner pieces, which will come in handy a bit later, and I will show you why that is. But I do also think that this could be perfect for moldings and like under roofs and stuff. Then we're going on to the ornamental walls. I mean, have a look at this. These two here are going to be absolutely fantastic for any decorations. So I think they are pretty much the same on both sides. They both have both brown and black details. Yeah, they're about the same on both sides, and I can't believe that they actually finally gave us something ornamental like this in a different size than the skinny ones, but we're going to see those as well. So these are the more ornamental pieces, and of course some pieces that we already have but in a different color. So we're going to start off with these kind of room dividers. They're very similar to the tar ones, which I quite prefer, to be honest, but let's not talk about that now. These like half room dividers, the corner pieces, have these lovely wooden details in them, and they're both brown and black, which again is fantastic. Going on to the cross, it's the same cross as we already have, but it is black. Yes, finally. And then we're going on to the corner pieces, which are the 45s and the 26. They are the brown color on the wall and then the black on the slanted piece. And again, I think this is absolutely fantastic. There's going to be so much more life in your builds with these different colors. Moving on to flooring. So this is the new wooden floor. Compared to the old one, this looks absolutely incredible. The color depth and everything in these are just fantastic. I mean, just look at this compared to the old wooden floor. It's almost depressing how plain that was, but hey, it works early game. I think it's really interesting, and I've also tried to maybe turn the orientation a little bit to make patterns, because with the old flooring it was not easy to make patterns, and this is definitely how I'm going to do my floors from now on. I'm going to invert them and make little squares. I absolutely love it. We also have an ornamental floor, and this I think is going to be very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what people are doing with this. I think that these are going to look really cool if we can get some kind of light under them so they kind of glow. I also really love that the circles in this floor actually hold together so you can get a proper pattern. Next up, we have new wooden stairs. Now, these are much more narrow than the old ones, and these are very, very modern Scandinavian. I'm not going to say I don't like that, I am Scandinavian after all, but I was actually a little bit surprised to see these. I think they're going to be really great. They take less space, but, modern. Now, the new door. Look at this. So I've put 4 small walls on the side, and then I put this little thing here that I showed you earlier. They are to wedge in the door. And I mean, just look at the detailing on the door. It's absolutely incredible. Again, with the black and brown, we got the Yggdrasil picture on the top of the door. You've got the nails out there. Oh my god, I'm in love. Moving on to stone. These are the new Grausten floors. I'm guessing they're trying to say gråstein, which means grey stone, but what we need to look at is the height. So these are half the height, actually maybe even a third, half the height of the old stone pieces, and this is major. So we got the tiny pieces, we got the regular 2x2s which look like this, and then we have the giant piece. Yes, this is one piece, and I'm really excited to use these for larger platforms so you don't have to do just one stone at a time. This is going to make bridges and large floors so much easier, and they look really, really good. I'm flabbergasted so far. Other little pieces that we have for building, these are all the grey stone, or grausten as they say. We got a tiny little thing here. Then one next to it to the left is a slightly slanted wall. We got more pillars here. These are inverted, and I think these are going to be really handy. Then we got the horizontal one. This kind of looks like, I don't know, building tools more than anything, but sure. Then, of course, we're coming on to the, I don't even know what to call these. I guess they're like entry pieces and that you can use to make, you know, grand entrances. And they look absolutely fantastic. These definitely belong in a church or a castle. And then we have the inverted piece from the one at the start there, which I also think would be really great for doors. I mean, just look at these. There's so much to choose from. Customizing is going to be fantastic. We are now moving on to the stone walls. We have a skinny wall. Again, these are also the same thickness as the floors. I mean, look at that. Super thin. No more really thick walls. I really like the size of these. I really like that they look a little bit used, but they don't look like they've been bombed several times. It looks more like granite than anything. And then, of course, we have these two pieces, one regular and one large with windows. I do think that the windows are a little bit small, but obviously I see where they've come from. They can't just make the whole thing a window, or can they? That would have been kind of nice. But these really work with the, you know, the stone castle style that there probably is going to be a lot of in this particular update. Moving on to the roofs. I'm quite happy with these roofs. I think the tiles are really nice, but I also think that the underside looks very, very nice indeed. It is going to make ceilings on the inside look much, much nicer. So we have the regular one, we have the corner ones where you can make little inverted pieces and make them actually stand out. These do actually fit into each other, and I think this is fantastic. And then we have something new. These are not straight. These are actually bent so you can make slightly slanted roofs. And I really think that this is going to be a big win for all the builders out there. More variety, more possibility, and all of these three pieces have a slight slant to it, so we can now build slanted ceilings and like really nice bowed ceilings instead of just the straight ones. And we don't have to clip stuff to get them to look the way we want. Again, I'm quite happy with the tiling. I think it looks quite cool. There's a new color to put on there, so I think this will be great in the mix. In a moment, we're going to talk about my favorite thing in this entire update, but first we're going to talk about this staircase right here. It might look a little bit weird, but it's actually supposed to replace the wooden ladder, which we've been using always to build, but I think that this is a really good addition. And I actually think that this might look kind of cool as a roof. I might try to use it like that. I think that could work quite well, especially for a rugged looked building. But what I want to talk about is this door. Excuse me. I love how these doors move. I haven't actually tried to put them on a building yet, but even just by themselves, the movement of this door is unbelievable. Next up for the items, we have a new portal. This, I'm guessing, will be the portal that you can use to get to and from the Ashlands, as I think that the old ones are not working anymore. Like the design very, very much. And also, we have a new bed. This also has the Yggdrasil kind of look to it at the top, and I do like the use of the wood for this one. And of course, we got some hides on there. It looks a bit more nice. Onto the bedding. This is hay. This is hay. Yeah. Also, I'm not even going to comment on this thing. It creeps me out. You will never see that in my house. This is a skeleton. Now, the weird thing about this thing is that, of course, you need to put it together. It is kind of cool, but you can sit on it. Yeah. This is from the guy that you'll be able to ride. So you just pull his skeleton out and ride his skeleton. Yeah. We also have a new bench. I quite like it. I think it's really cute. The wood looks a bit more like the old wood, but I like the shape. We have some assorted pots that you can't plant in because they're called pots, not planters. And then we have the new throne. Come on, this thing looks amazing. We got a little lamp on the side. Yes, that is a lava lamp. Very fitting. And then at the end, we have the new protector. That is the shield that you need to protect your base from all the falling cinders. I can't wait to use all of these things, and I do hope that you've seen something that you like as well. I did also test these guys out. I almost destroyed this platform because I didn't know how this thing worked, but they're pretty cool. And then of course you have the catapult on the side. do remember that they are really, really sharp on the edges. If not, that will happen. I also made a little bit of a mistake when I walked over to this new spike wall, which I think is fantastic. You can connect them to buildings, but they're sharp as well, so please wear safety gear around them, because I will die around them. That was everything for this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully, in the real Ashlands. See you soon.